Hey guys, hello. It is indeed I, Nova Nebula, or some of you guys may call me Nova. Shout out Boss Uchazu. Um, so yeah, I am finally coming to you guys with a small, I'm gonna try to be brief at least. Little bit of a channel and just general life update, I guess you can call it. Um, So yeah, I guess around what was it, the beginning of November, because I wanted to make it Halloween, but I ran into the technical difficulties, as is my life, and you guys know this by now. So yeah, beginning of November, I got back into streaming. Was streaming on a pretty consistent basis. Rough start. You know, we had to go through a lot of trial and error to see what worked and what didn't work. So a lot of issues in the early on that I've been trying to iron out. Just working out my new layout, you know, finally streaming on my own setup. And it was a lot of fun. I streamed a bunch of things that I really wanted to stream. You guys came through, showed a lot of support, which was fun. I really appreciated you guys showing up to all the streams. And like I said, we streamed a bunch of things, you know, streamed games I've been wanting to play on my channel for a very long time, games I was currently playing, or things you guys wanted to see in general. You know, did everything from zombies to Bloodborne, fighting games, you know, showing off some obscure stuff like Terror Drone and Project M. And then I got into the Street Fighter 6 beta, me and Machina, and I did like a almost 4-hour stream of Street Fighter 6, which was almost a month and a half ago, and things were going right, and I was ramping up to start streaming again even more heavily, and doing more things to make my setup better, my presentation better, the quality of the streams just improved overall. And then I kind of just stopped. I don't really know what happened, but to be honest, like, I don't know, I guess you could say niggas just got unmotivated. Like, I started to feel just not physically up to staying up very late and streaming, because as some of you may know, as I've brought up in streams several times, whether it be on my streams or just talking in the chat with you guys and other people's streams, for about a year and a half now, yeah, about, I've been really sick, like really sick, physically ill. I have this very rare disorder, I guess you could say, known as rumination syndrome. It's technically a motility slash feeding disorder, because I don't necessarily want to call it a complete eating disorder, even though it's kind of what it is. But essentially, it makes being able to eat food like a normal person damn near impossible. So basically, what happens is, no matter what it is I consume, it can even be a simple glass of water, I will start to have all these spastic motions in the muscles in my digestive tract and my esophagus and my chest and all this stuff, and it pretty much prevents me from being able to properly digest food, as I said. You know, I won't go into all of the unflattering details of, you know, the issues the disorder can create, but you know, it's been pretty grueling and pretty hard to deal with, to the point where, again, since, you know, October, I've been out of work, so I haven't been working for about a quarter of a year now, which is pretty bad. But luckily, I, you know, made sure I had my financials in order, to the point where I could, you know, do something like that and still be able to handle my responsibilities and live comfortably, while I, you know, wait to at least try to get better, I guess, or look for another job. Both of which have not really panned out at all. So I'm bringing that up because, again, the point I'm making is the only reason I started streaming again is because I started to have time, because I'm not working anymore. But the reason I stopped working was because my health gotten so bad, and the goal was to try to get some rest so that I could, you know, start working again, or see if I was going to get treated. But of course, you know, things just don't work out like that. Corporate America, it's really hard to get treated for something like this in a timely fashion or efficiently. So, you know, I still haven't been able to receive the help that I need to start getting better from this stupid disorder that I have. And I'm not gonna be able to get that for a while, still yet to come. So the last thing I wanted to do was go back to work and have to keep working full time on a daily basis while being completely sick and not having the energy to barely stay awake or, you know, be able to perform my job efficiently. But it looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do now, unfortunately. And again, this is all tying back into the little update I'm giving you guys on the channel. So yes, I will indeed be going back to work this month. Probably within the next coming week, honestly. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, like the specifics of whether I'm just gonna go back to my old job or just start, you know, doing something small like door dashing or whatever, but that's neither here nor there. That's not the main point. It's really just, since I am going to be returning to work and not gonna have as much free time on my hand as much as I did the past few months, there are a few things I still want to do on stream, you know, like while I still have the time before I go back. So that's kind of the whole point of this. I'm gonna be returning to streaming starting today. We're actually going to be doing a full playthrough of I guess you could say a guilty pleasure, though it's not a horrible game, but it is one of my favorite games of all time. A childhood game, and it's this game right here. I don't know how well you can see that, but little game by the name of Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. Like I said, one of my favorite games. Probably beat it like 50 times. I've been playing it since I was 3 years old. Even though I have the original Xbox disc here, obviously I don't have an original Xbox because this game doesn't emulate very well on Xbox 360, unfortunately. There's a lot of audio issues which have always bothered me. But I do have the Steam version, and although the Steam version is the inferior HD port, which also just, you know, ruined a lot of the original charm to the game, luckily they did have a port that was pretty much it was just a port of the original Xbox version, just for Steam, and you can download the older version on Steam, so that's what I did, and that's what I'll be playing. Now granted, it has its fair share of little issues and bugs. I might run into crashes here and there, but we're just gonna roll with the punches and go through it because that's my preferred version of the game. So that's the plan for tonight. I'll be coming back. We'll do a full playthrough of Munch's Odyssey. I'm probably going to be starting the stream the earliest, maybe like around 5:30, no later than 7, because since I am going to be doing a full playthrough of it, and I still don't want to stay, you know, awake super late completing it, I'm going to start the stream usually, I'm going to start the stream a little earlier than I usually would, just to make sure I'll have enough, you know, I'll give myself enough leeway to be able to complete the game and have it not be super late. So yeah, that's the biggest you know, current update I guess I could give you guys. As far as future plans go for the channel, things that I want to stream and ideas that I had, and this is an idea when I, you know, fully started ramping up streaming again, and I wanted to try to exercise before I went on this little month-and-a-half hiatus that I did. I'm thinking of trying to work in like a streaming schedule. So I wanted to do it something like I'll stream like 3 days a week, and then like pick out the days for each week that I want to stream, and have a day like themed around something. So like one day could be, I want to do something where like we can do like a playthrough of one game per month. So like, for example, like one day could be, this would be the day this week to continue the game that we're currently playing. Then this specific day, it'll be like, you know, we'll do themes around it. Like this could be Fighting Game Friday, or it could be Flash Game Friday, something like that, where it's just every Friday you guys know when you come to the channel, this is what type of things we're going to be streaming, and then you guys can make suggestions based off of that. Just something like that. And I bring that up because the next game that I want to play on my channel that I'm gonna do a full playthrough of stream by stream is actually this marble here, Dank King's favorite game, The Last of Us, because I do have the HD remaster on PlayStation 4, and still haven't, well, I've played the game before, but, you know, not my own copy of it, and I haven't played it on the channel. But what I'm planning to do before I stream that is, again, another favorite of Date King, the HBO series is currently ongoing, and, I'm watching it. I've got some mixed feelings of it, but that's kind of the point I'm bringing up is I would like to discuss it and how I feel about it, on the channel, you know, kind of as I'm playing the game. So I want to wait for the series to conclude, so it'll be about another month. Then when I have my full thoughts on it, I want to play the game, and as I'm playing the game, you know, I'll point out what I like, what they did with the show, changes I agree with, changes I don't agree with, you know, things like that. And again, it's just another one of my favorite games. You guys have asked me to stream it, and I'm still planning to do it, so that's that. And I guess that's it for the most part of what I want to update you guys on. Again, as far as just like little things with the channel, again, with the little bit of free time I do have, I haven't been able to do as much creatively as far as things but like music, unfortunately, as I wanted to. But I do plan on starting to record again pretty soon and releasing more demos. I know you guys really like that when I share my music with you guys on the channel. And I actually did 2 weeks ago. This is actually tie into a little bit why it took me a little longer to come back to streaming, because I was actually gonna come back maybe like 2 weeks ago, but 2 weeks ago I ended up going to Connecticut for the weekend for the homie Captain Brick. Shout out Captain Brick, run up that Saddam on a Tuesday if y'all still ain't listen to it. I'm on the album, so support the boys. But yeah, he actually opened up for so an artist me and him are really big fans of. It's an artist signed under him, like signed under his label. He invited Brick to open up for his show for the release party of his album. So we all went out to Connecticut. And yeah, Brick opened for him. It was a really cool performance. I got a lot of nice footage of it. But even cooler after that, because he you know, liked Brick's performance so much, he invited all of us to go to his studio, and he recorded a song with Brick like right then and there. So I have a lot of footage of that too, of like me actually in the studio and stuff like that. It's a really neat experience, and I'll be sharing some of that with you guys as I can, you know, through the community tab and you know, the shorts that I'll upload on the channel. I gotta wait a little bit because I don't really want to, you know, put stuff out before it's official, you know, just out of respect for my friend, obviously, and just, you know, not releasing things that are, you know, coming down the line before they should be released. But yeah, that's another thing, you know, a little life event I guess I can update you guys on. So that's the reason I didn't come back that week, and then I actually wanted to come back last week, but I ended up catching a cold out of nowhere. I don't know, because it didn't even feel like a cold because I really wasn't sick, but like my nose just wouldn't stop running for a few days, and it was really annoying. And even now I might even sound a little weird because I still have like, I don't know, I'm just like snuffleupagus over here. Like, it's not bothering me anymore, it's not running, but like, I don't know, I just haven't been able to clear my nose. But yeah, so that's the reason I didn't come back last week. I was just feeling too sick and I didn't want to record sounding all messed up and stuff. But it happens. But I'm back now. Like I said, tonight we will be doing this full playthrough of Munch's Odyssey. This game means a lot to me, and before I came back to streaming towards the tail end of last year, and when I've been planning to come back for a while, I always said when I do come back to streaming, this was going to be the first game I do, because like I said, it is just so near and dear to my heart. It means a lot to me, and it's, you know, a very obscure game. Not too many people know about it, and I always wanted to share it with you guys. It's been a goal on my channel anyways, just to expose people to more things they might not know about that I think are really cool, especially when it comes to gaming. But yeah, it just didn't work out that way. But now that I did go on another little hiatus, I feel like, you know, and this was another game I was planning to probably do, like I said, like break it into parts where we'll play this like on a weekly basis. But I'm like, you know what, I've been gone for so long, I'm not gonna have much more free time in the near future, so to make it up to you guys and just, you know, like I said, for what the game means to me, we're just gonna do a full playthrough of it tonight. So that's it, guys. It's about 15 minutes. So again, like I said, I wanted to make this brief, and I ended up going on rambling on a huge tangent, anyways. But yeah, I'll put it in the Discords and update it on my community tab. That's the time window I'm looking for, though. 5:30. Excuse whatever background noise you guys might hear. But yeah, 5:30 to like 7. That's around the time I'm looking to start. We'll stream the whole game. It'll probably take me 5 to 6 hours to complete it. And yeah, that's it. I hope to see you guys there later tonight. Like I said, thank you guys for your patience and still just telling me that you will like to see me stream. Again, ignore the background noise. But yeah, just even asking when I'm gonna come back and giving me suggestions and just showing up to the streams and showing support, it really means a lot to me. I appreciate it. I don't ever really want to become like this big streamer or whatever. It's really just, this channel is just for me to share the love I have for certain games or creating things with you guys, my actual friends that I've met on here, and that's really all it is. So as long as you guys enjoy the content, keep coming by, I'll keep doing this. But that's it. You guys take care. Peace out. Have my boy right here, Jack Skellington. Sister actually got me this for Christmas. It's really dope. It's a huge plush of him. Yeah, we'll see you guys.